Is it possible that Hollywood is at the brink of disaster? With the disruption in AI, the talent in studios fighting over money during the strike, and finally the massive backlash over woke content that has sparked many angry viewers and diving profits. So, is this Hollywood's demise? Or is just a big change coming quick? A change that you can actually be a part of this time. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the developments occurring in Hollywood right now, how the insiders will eventually lose, what big change is coming, and how we can take part if we want. Anyway, I'm Dan and I'm here to help you navigate through this ever-changing landscape in media and content creation and ultimately find opportunities. So, we know Hollywood has always been evolving. Everything does. But in the past 20 years, technological advances in industries have sped up that process at an unprecedented rate than ever before. It feels like some industries can just die overnight with this new technology. So, the question is, can AI and technology kill Hollywood as we know it? Push out the highest paid actors and writers? And if it can, wouldn't it just seem like a no-brainer for studios to do that? I mean, if stars are asking $20 million to be in movies, how much just to use their likeness? Or maybe you don't even need to use their likeness at all, but create something similar, an AI actor that people like just as much. Build them into a star, and you can control that actor or avatar or asset. I don't even know what you call it. Obviously, writers and actors have realized this threat. That's why they're fighting now, for security. Reminds me of factory workers worried when robots started coming in. It only makes sense. Now, I'm not going to talk about how much human touch is needed in a movie or TV show compared to computers, or if the union or studios have the upper hand. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of heavy computer graphics and how much it has changed the industry in the past 25 years. But that was slow to get used to. This is way different. This is an evolution at a much faster pace, a much scarier pace, and Hollywood already knows it. In fact, they can already feel it. So no matter if the studios cave to the writers' or actors' demands, don't you think the trend is heading towards using this new technology more often to create entertainment? If you want to hear why I think AI will actually steer people away from social media videos quickly back into full-length movies and entertainment, I'll link the video above and below in the description. So anyway, as this tug-of-war is happening from inside the Hollywood bubble, and audiences are fighting against the repeated woke content on the outside, it's a recipe for disaster. Or a huge change. So, if you have heard of Legion M, their tagline is introducing the world's first fan-owned entertainment company. Legion M was born from the idea that fans should have a seat at the table in the entertainment industry. In 2016, the founders envisioned a company that would allow fans to invest and co-own projects they're truly passionate about. On the site, Legion M says they partner with top creators to produce a slate of movies, TV, and digital content. They claim they are the first media company in history designed to be owned by fans. And they're using new crowdfunding laws that allow people to invest as little as $40 to own a piece of the company. They believe it's a foundation of a business model with the potential to change Hollywood forever. Fans should hold the power in the industry. I mean, we are the ones buying the tickets. So with business models like this, fans actually have a say again. They can vote on what gets made because he who has the gold makes the rules. Legion M and similar companies are a good start. It begins to take power out of the few executive heads that make all the big choices. The problem is they still partner with current Hollywood titans and high-cost celebrities, and they still have to follow most of the same rules that run Hollywood. Which is fine. These people are great talents and can put out great stuff. But if I were to be honest, when I look at the slate of stars and filmmakers attached to these projects, I know some of these stars are not motivated by the fans, but just by the big paycheck. So I feel like it's a little...
Move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
Legion M and others give you this feeling you get to be part of the cool kids group for an entrance fee, of course. I believe it's going even further. I think in order for Hollywood to compete in the future, where smaller companies and creators can now harness AI technology and money much more easily, and at the same time, we turn our backs on big Hollywood's rebooted franchises and unwanted woke content, they will have to make a huge pivot in their town's business or slowly die. But tell me what you think. Are things just gonna stay the same? Or do you think Hollywood will have to pivot or die? Leave me a comment. Anyway, I'm Dan, and I'm here to help you navigate through this ever-changing landscape in media and content creation and ultimately find opportunities. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. It does help a lot. From Hollywood to YouTube, we're finding money in media.